Hello everyone, welcome back to Omen Tarot. Today's reading is going to be about what the person on your mind likes about you. So, obviously, this would be like a crush or a friend, or we'll see what pops up. But in general, good feelings, good vibes that the person on your mind has towards you in particular. So, three piles as usual: pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a minute, see which one is resonating with you, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, hello, pile 1. If you chose this little dude, little brown cow, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to put him all the way over there. And we're going to get some cards and see what the person on your mind likes about you. I'm pretty excited for this reading. Hoping that it's going to be nice and lighthearted. I don't seem to get lucky with those, but I'm optimistic, and I just keep finding like little thingies. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's one of those things where like you just don't see it till you start recording, and then you can't stop seeing it. Maybe, okay, well, alright, pile 1, let's get mystical about it, right? Maybe this person did not notice, didn't notice you till maybe somebody pointed you out or pointed something about you out, and now they can't stop, like, noticing things about you. It's kind of an interesting vibe there. I'm gonna move to the side a little bit so that I can shuffle freely. My setup is a little goofy right now, but country girls make do. So let's see, what does pile 1's person that they have on their mind, and I would hope that you have somebody on your mind. If not, then like, maybe this is just what people in general think about you. But ideally, the person on your mind, what they think about pile 1. What do they like about pile 1? Not what they think, what they like. What do they like? Ooh, we got one. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is a really strong start. Okay. What else? I'm gonna get a few before I, go in. And a few come out. I don't know if you wear like red, or if you accent with red a lot, or like red lipstick or red blush or red around your eyes or red clothes, or there's a lot of red here. Like, and the whole deck is not red. I'd hope that, yeah. Just like, there's a lot, but the whole thing isn't red. I'm seeing a lot of red. Okay, so right off the bat, I wanted to keep going, but I'm just immediately seeing, this person really, they like your, I don't want to say like they like, right? But they notice and appreciate your persistence, like your determination, your willpower. It's like they know that you've been through a lot. 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords is not a light-hearted or easy energy or easy life or whatever has been going on with you, right? Or both of you, because you could be asking about a partner that you have. So again, like, it doesn't have, you could be with this person already, you could not be, but this person really, they like that you've been through a lot and you're still able to like have fun. You're tenacious. That's the word that I was looking for that I couldn't freaking find, man. Tenacious. They like that no matter what you've been through, you can still have fun. Like, you still have like a light-hearted, Page of Cups is more youthful, right? So it's more of like a youthful, bright, sunny kind of energy, because the card here, like, she's at the beach. So I'm kind of, right off the bat, I'm getting that they like that you still can smile, or like have a lot to smile about, or maybe you laugh a lot, or like I don't know, you're still joyful, even though you've been through a lot. Like, the world hasn't, like, taken your joy from you, which they like that about you. What else? What else does a person like about pile one? You could have bangs. They like your bangs. I think they're cute. If you have, like, short hair, like, to your chin or to your shoulders, they also like that. I think the shorter hair does suit you. What's going on here? Ace of Wands. I did mention your willpower earlier in that. Did I mention your willpower? That might have been in my head. Sorry. Maybe you draw. You could be like an artist. Oh, I hit the camera. That's my bad. You could be an artist. You could play a sport. There's something that you physically do, some sort of energetic release. So that's a funny way to say that, but like I'm thinking like a sport or like a art or some sort of creative outlet, and I do consider sports to be like a creative outlet. So some sort of creative outlet. They like that you do that, or whatever it is that you do. They like it. They think it's cool. I want to look at that some more. Why? What is it about that they like about what? Why would you bring that up? Why do you like that? 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Dude, what if you just... Okay. I'm gonna move all these. Sorry. Still trying to get used to this. And I will be for the rest of this channel's existence, honestly. I'm never gonna get the layout thing. It's always gonna be a little goofy with me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 9 of Wands to the 5 of Wands about this, like, thing that you do. You've got a hobby or, like, a thing, or if it's not a hobby or a thing, it's the fact that you still have this energy to keep going. They might like your chest. It doesn't matter if you're... what kind of chest you got, they like it. I'm just seeing kind of like a perk going on here. They kind of like the perk of your chest, I want to say. What else here? If you play a sport, right? Because lots of people play sports. If you play a sport, this person could really... They could watch your games, first of all. You might not know that, but they do. And they're watching you specifically. So if they go to games, they are watching you at the games, if you weren't, like, aware of that. Whatever it is that you do, they like that you don't give up, and they like that you are competitive. So it's like you're competitive, you don't give up, you don't back down from a challenge. You, even when you're like the last man standing, like, you'll still go for it. So I don't know if there's just like you've been through a lot and you still keep trying no matter what. Like, you have this unkillable sort of spark, right? What is it? The indomitable human spirit. Like, that's you, like, in a nutshell. But if there's like a creative, why did I say it like that? If there's a creative outlet that you specifically do, or like a sport that you play, they watch it. They think it's great. They have seen your, I guess, your progress, I want to say. So if it's like, if you post like art progress, then they've seen how much your art has changed over time. Or again, if it's a sport, then they like how you play the sport, or they have followed your career for a minute or something like that, right? Okay, what else did they like about pile one? I heard that a lot of people have touched your heart, like, negatively. Like, you've offered your heart and they've hurt you in some way, but like, you still offer it. That, I don't know who that's for. That might be for all of you or for some of you, but like, there was just something here in this red and blueness of like ow, but also hopeful, like ow but hopeful, ow but hopeful. Like you don't stop trying. This person really likes you don't stop trying. They may also really like your thighs. Going back to this physical stuff, I'm seeing thighs and I'm seeing chests. I'm seeing arms. Again, hair, the short like hair. You could have lighter hair. I'm seeing a lot of lighter hair. If not, don't worry about it. Just a thing. What else? What do we get here? Got the two swords. Okay, so if it's not lighter bobbed hair, then it's like short cropped dark hair, right? Or that's like the dynamic, or the what the both of you look like, or like what you might have looked like, or what they might have looked like, or something like that, right? What else? You know what's so funny? I was shuffling this. I was shuffling earlier, and I looked at this card, and I was like, if I got this card in this reading later, I wonder what would come out, and I'm gonna come back to that, because what a situation to find yourself in. Um, Again, I wonder if you're very smart with your money. Um, Maybe again with this like hardship, like you just know how to make a lot with a very little, or you've had to do that in the past, and so maybe that's kind of like carried over into your current life. Um, Maybe that you care a lot about money, like it's not nothing to you, like you understand its importance, and maybe you also understand like that other people struggle with it, and that the struggles of other people. Um, I'm stuck on this centipede on this dude's neck. It's really bothering me. I really don't know what to think about that. That might just be a really specific thing for some of you. I mean, I know some people like keep certain insects as pets, so like maybe that, I mean, they could. That's just out there. Not a lot of people do that, but it could be a message for a couple of you. Um, I wonder if there's some sort of symbolism with this centipede or the millipede or whatever that's supposed to be, but I'm gonna move on for that. Let's see. Barefoot. They could like your feet. A couple cards here, a few cards actually are barefoot. Um, Feet, or like your shoes. They like the shoes that you wear, or they like the shape of your shoes, or the shape of your feet, or something of that nature. What else? You could wear dresses or like one pieces or something like that, or like onesies or jumpsuits or something. How to explain it? It's like a pantsless, not like a full pants situation, but like there's no full pants. It's like a dress or like a romper or like something like that, right? Where you're wearing shorts, but it's like a dress. They might like when you wear those. Um, they also might really like your teeth. I'm seeing that as well. Um, they like that you think things through. They like that you take time to make decisions. What else can we get about pile one's person? What do they like about pile one? King of Pentacles. Again, coming out right after the Four of Pentacles, for me, it's kind of reaffirming the message I got with the Four of Pentacles being that you are responsible with your finances, right? You're not irresponsible, and I think you're financially literate, or maybe you worked very hard to become financially literate, or you came from a place of poverty and you kind of got yourself to a stable position, um, and that's something that they admire about you, that you managed to do that on your own, or that you managed to do it at all. Um, They really like how you dress. I'm getting a lot of like clothing, like sharp, pretty. If you're if you wear like, girly clothes, then it's kind of like they like the way that your chest sits. They like your thighs and your hips on your feet, like the the slope of like your calves to your feet, right? It's like a that kind of thing. Um, Whereas if you dress more masculinely, then I would say that they like the way that your shoulders fill out your shirts. They like that your shoulders are broad. I think I'm getting like broad shoulders. You might wear like tank tops, where you show your arms. They like your arms. I was getting that earlier. There's something about them really liking your arms and your hands. There's a person obviously very physically attracted to you, but they also, it's kind of very well rounded here. Like they admire what you've been through, and that you can still be kind and friendly and lighthearted at the end of the day. They also like that you're smart with your money. They like that you respect money. They like that you keep trying. I don't know, there's like a lot of, either this person like knows you very well, they know a lot about you. They know what you've been through, or they're just aware of it. Um, but there's a lot of admiration from this person. I think they like you a lot. They admire a lot about you. I'm not getting a lot of romance. I'm just getting more like admiration at this moment. So whether or not it turns into romance, or whether or not it's budding, right? I'm not aware of that right now. I'm just getting more of they find you to be somebody that they want in their corner. Like they want to work with you. They like your ideas. They think you're smart. They think you have the experience to speak on the things that you speak about. Again, this like red accessories or something like that. What else do they like about pile one? What else do they like about pile one? I need to move this wire before I go crazy. Go over there. Thank you. What else do they like about pile one? Again, they might like, you might draw. They might really like your drawings. So I don't know if you draw like, you might not draw, like recreationally, like fictional stuff, right? But you could draw like architecture, or things like that. You could create drawings for like, how do I say this, like blueprints or maps or something to that. Like it doesn't have to be intensely creative. I mean, it is a very creative thing to make a map or like a building, like of course, but you know what I mean. I'm not quite sure how to say it. It could be more of like a practical creativity, rather than like, I'm gonna draw my characters kissing. Like it's like, it could be like you do this for work, and it's like more on the industrial side or more on the practical side. I'm missing a word here. It's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. But yeah, what else do they like about you? They think you're easy to work with. They think you're cooperative, right? Death. Yeah, with death, I'm getting that I think that they think that you are adaptable. And with the rest of the cards, I have to agree that you are probably very adaptable considering what you've been through. You'd have to be, right? Just to go through what you've been through and still be able to like find joy and stuff like that. So, I wonder if this person from like a work setting or like a group setting or something like that, and either they just know of you, or they know what you've been through, and they really admire you for what you've been through, and they respect you for what you've been through. So regardless of what your personal situation is with them, they like how you look. But but I'm just getting like a heavier, like, they really respect how you work, how you move, how you keep going, how you keep it pushing, how no matter what happens to you, you don't let it kill your spark. You could work in a really like emotionally tough environment, like a medical setting, or um like a legal setting, or something just really tough, right? Where it's kind of hard to keep your whimsy, but I think you keep your whimsy, man. Um, but that's just for some of you, for the work setting thing. All right, let's see. Let me get some oracle cards for you, because I'm running up on my time here at 20 minutes. I love to do that. What does this person like about pile 1? Reversal. Look at the red and the freaking blue again, dude. What do you guys do? Is this like a healthcare situation, or you're just a really tough cookie? You've been through a lot and you keep coming back for more, and they really like it. It's giving the pit. You know what I mean? What do they like about pile 1? Thank you. Home. Fresh start. If they've been to your house, they like your house. Hoarder? They like your trinkets. You might be a trinket person. You know what I mean? You might just be like a collector of things. They like your collection of whatever it is that you collect, or with fresh start also, I do think that you've just kind of had to, it's been one of those, like, I'm hearing the world has ended for me many times and started again the next morning. Like, I don't remember where that quote is from or who said it, but I know it's something. You're one of those people, I think. I think you've been through a lot. And you just keep on going. Every day is a new day, and you just kind of keep finding a way to keep doing it. Maybe you find joy in just like collecting little things, or making your home a safe place, or with the hoarder and home. It was, I don't want to say you're a freaking hoarder and they like it, but, and also ruins, like, it, I don't know, it's, I'm not getting like that your home is in ruins, you know, but I'm getting more of like an old, maybe sort of old-fashioned home, where maybe you're like a maximalist, right? Like, you like a lot of sentimental things. So you have a lot of sentimental things. You don't throw things away. You keep things that mean something to you. You've lived a lot of lives, so you like to keep memories from them, you know? And maybe your house is really cozy. Like, you know, it doesn't feel like sterile. 2:22 on the clock right now for some of you, whoever that's for. But yeah, they like your cozy house and your little trinkets, and they like that you keep sentimental things, and they like that you've been through a lot and you just keep smiling, and you're still a very fun person to be around, and you still have a very lighthearted energy, and you still create, or you still play, or you still find joy in whatever it is that you're doing. You guys could play sports. I know I kept saying sports, but you guys could also be like athletes. When I was saying like they like your things, this is reminding me of the plays on the board, right? Like the whiteboard and the circled out. You go here and you go here, you go here, you know? So, game plan. That's I'm fucking forgetting all my words. Sorry, guys. It's definitely giving athlete, right? It's giving concussion. I can't remember much today, sorry, but yeah, I think that they they like that maybe you should be the kind of person that has no attachments, and you're very sterile, and you're, I've lived a lot of lives, I've lost a lot, so I just don't have, I don't keep anything, I don't take nothing with me, I don't hold stuff from people that I used to care about. But I don't think you're like that. I think you keep like everything. You keep tickets and letters and movie tickets, and oh, we went here and I kept the receipt from that place, and I went over here, so I bought a magnet or a trinket or this or that, like a, yeah, they like that. They like that about you. They like that they can kind of see pieces of your life in your house. I don't know why I keep getting wrench in the works. Maybe you, why would they like that about you? Wrench in the works and fear. I wonder if you teach them something. You have prophecy here on the bottom. I wonder if you kind of, I wonder if they like that you teach them or show them or like are an example of another way. I don't know why I'm getting a specific like another way message. But with the prophecy, I think, especially in high intensity like career settings, or high trauma, I should say, like very traumatic career settings, there's a tendency to build like superstitions, and there's a tendency to be pessimistic. And I think that you are a nice, like a breath of fresh air, right? When in this environment where it's very combative and very traumatic and very painful, I think that you kind of give an example of like, well, it doesn't, just because you're going through something doesn't mean you have to be something, right? You could just still be you and be you going through something. It doesn't have to be what you are now, right? It doesn't have to touch other people around you. It doesn't have to impact who you are to your everyday people. I don't know if you're just... What is that about? Fear and a wrench in the works. Fear. They like this. Friendly creature. Yeah, you're just like a good vibe in wherever they know you from. You're a great fucking vibe. You're a great vibe, a great addition to this vibe that they're a part of. Oh my gosh. I'm so over time. So, okay, we're gonna do... Oh, shit. I unsnapped my little box. Okay, I fixed it. We're gonna do stickers to help get some more messages for you, and we're also gonna do letters to help get names and confirmations, numbers, things like that. So watch me look for them. Alright, that took a minute, but you have to shuffle thoroughly, or I do, I don't know. Let's do stickers first so I don't miss any, because I love to do that. There's a little hair in here. Animal life. Okay, we have a mirror. And I want to zoom in. I'm seeing birds. I'm seeing eagles, question mark? I'm not quite sure, but maybe you do. So I'm going to keep that there. You can look at that. There's a shark. Oh, this could be like a veterinarian kind of thing, right? Medical setting, you could work with like aquatic animals or big aquatic animals, and there's a lot of trauma in that industry. I know there is. So, again, another bird. A dove or pigeon. I mean, a white pigeon. They call them doves pretty much, don't they? I'm uneducated in birds. Let me just shut the hell up. I'm sorry. Vintage cameras. So you could collect those. They could collect those. I'm getting kind of a vintage vibe here. And we did get a collecting kind of thing, so that could be you. Or both of you could share that hobby, right? Chapstick here. Classic. Specifically classic chapstick. We have a little bow here. Could be something that you wear. It could be something that they wear. This is like a pink accessory, so could be relevant. We have a compass, and we were talking about maps and drawing maps and things like that earlier, so really interesting that we got a compass. Compass is pointing southwest, so that could mean something to some of you. Southwest Airlines. Change can be slow. Be trust. Sorry. Be trust. Change can be slow, but trust that you are blooming. Yeah, your person may not be able to read very well, or you may not be able to read very well, but they think it's cute. It's endearing. Or I hope it is, right? A little bit of an artistic vibe coming through with that. So I'm getting, you guys are very whimsical, right? Like you guys are very optimistic. You bring a good, like, shit happens, but doesn't have to change everything, right? And I think that they really like that about you. So let's get your letters. Vintage cameras, vintage mirrors, birds. So, I don't know. This could be like statues, could be like collector of birds themselves. Like some people do collect birds. Maps, compasses, chapstick, because this person might have like chapstick, or their lips are never chapped, or they like that yours are never chapped, right? Like you're super moisturized by one. Okay, let's see what we've got. You, yeah, definitely 98. A, O, you again. R, hello, stand up. E, R, lots of repeats, double letters everywhere. E, E, U, U, R, R, A, A. Heard Valerie. 87, 18, lots of numbers. I'm definitely getting sports with this group. Okay, let's see. Warren, Ray, War, I'll put these numbers somewhere. Vero, Vero Beach for some of you. Or, which would have something to do with a boat, which would have something to do with the shark. And also all this water, all this blue and red that I keep seeing. OR as well, operating room, ER, OR, AA, like that could be Alcoholics Anonymous, I'm getting like a lot of healthcare workers in this group. Dang, what else? Rio, Raw. I don't know what Raw has to do with anything. Evo. The the Wally. My Wally's coming through. Wave. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Victor? Victor wants to come through. Rory. Wyvern. I don't know why Wyvern came up. The ruins and the dragon also came up earlier, so dragons or something might be relevant with you guys, or some sort of fantasy something going on here. Anyway, that's all I've got for you, Pile 1. I hope that you liked it. I would love to hear about it in the comments if you did. If not, then I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose this little blue cow, this is your reading. Let's see. Put them over there. And we're going to get some cards and see what the person on your mind likes about you. Let's see. Oh, wow. If you heard that, I have sugar gliders. And it's not often, but sometimes they squeak in their sleep. And one of them is doing it right now. I don't know if some of you are sleep talkers. Maybe some of you are sleep talkers. And they think it's cute, or they like it. It's pretty cute. Let's see. Pile 2. I'm going to move over here to get your cards shuffled. What does Pile 2's person like about them? Let's see. What does Pile 2's person like about them? Oh, not quite. There we go. What does Pile 2's person? They like your smile. I'm seeing that right off the bat. They think your smile kind of lights up your face. What else? Hello? They like keep almost coming out, but not quite. I'm wondering if this person is kind of shy. Like, even being energetically shy is kind of funny. What do you like about Pile 2? Person on Pile 2's mind. Stop hiding from me, man. What do you like? Oop. 4 of Swords, 2 of Wands. I'm hearing they like your smile. They like your curious nature. What else? Four Pentacles is so funny. If some of you are on the heftier side, they do like that. So that's something you should be aware of. If you're weird about it or insecure about it anyway, nope, they like that you're very tall or very broad or husky or however you want to call yourself. I think you're very warm. Something very warm about you. A lot of warmth. I'm getting a lot of like brightness and cheeriness. I wonder if they feel like I wonder if you guys are like friends or like new friends or best friends or like this. They feel very like safe with you. They feel safe and they feel like you're a very wonderful person. They're very lucky to have you. They feel almost possessive over you because you are such a warm and bright presence in their life. I want to clarify the Two of Wands here. Oop, that flew out. Hello. Same vibe here. It's this orangey, like, warmth and curiosity. I wonder if they see, like, a future with you. It doesn't have to be romantic. For those of you, this is not, like, a romantic thing. It just they look to you for strength or courage, or they take a lot of inspiration from you. This person could be younger than you if it's not like the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if it's younger than you. It's like I mean, it could be. It could be, you know, you could be asking about your child. You could be asking about your own kid. Some of you could be asking about your kid and wondering if they like you or they feel safe around you. They do. They feel safe around you. They feel like you. They feel brave because they see you be brave. They feel like you give them the things that they want. They feel like they can talk to you. The possessiveness, it's cute. It's just it's giving, they might be in the mine stage, you know what I mean? Like my mommy, my this, my that. That's very cute. Aww. For some of you, this is your kid, yeah, but for those of you it's not your kid. It is just kind of, it's a very warm, safe feeling. It's a very warm, safe feeling, and kind of like they want to keep you to themselves. What else does pile 2's person like about them? They might like your... It's like a coat, but it's not a coat. It's like a shawl. Like maybe you wear shawls or something. They really like that. Hair accessories that you wear, they like. Let me get some clarification on the Seven of Cups here. We got the King of Swords as clarification for the Seven of Cups. So they like your imagination. You do have the... Okay, I'm gonna keep moving all my stuff this way. Why am I always finding hairs like while I'm filming that are never there before I start filming? It's like, is it karma for something I did in a past life? Man, I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. Please stop doing this to me. Anyway, we got 2 cups. I don't really have much space, but I'll kind of show you. The little seahorses here. The 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and we got the 4 of Wands. I'd like to get one more just to kind of make this work. Knight of Cups. Okay. This is a very warm and safe feeling. Like I can... A familiarity, a very warm connection that feels like warm even when things are tough externally. So, like a safe place. This person, they like that, um, the pictures, something about pictures. I don't know if you take pictures of them or if you guys together, they like the pictures that you guys take of them together. They like, beverages. What's about your drinks? I like your drinks. It's really like this is for some of you, this is like straight up. This is your kid that's just like, I love everything that mommy wears and drinks, and I love her imagination. And, or like, if you're a father, then, my bad. But, it's something like, it's kind of just, or like a sibling or something like that, right? I'm not getting like a lot of, um, anything other than like a lot of sweetness, right? It's a very sweet intention towards you, and all the things that they like about you come from a very sweet and like earnest place. That's kind of where the interpretation of this, is feeling, right? Um, so it doesn't. It again could be any number of things, any type of connection, right? But what they like about you, a lot of what they like about you comes from this feeling of like safety. Like maybe you soothe maybe like their inner child. Like maybe you guys are doing a lot of inner child healing together. This could be your actual child. It could be just that in this relationship, this romantic relationship that you have with this person, or that you want to have with this person, or this friendship that you have, you guys do a lot of inner child healing together. I guess I should show you these just because you can't really see them. But it's a turtle, a little koala, and this one is a penguin. And this is a dolphin. So, yeah, I'm just getting a very like warm, safe kind of feeling. It's interesting. Let's see what else. I mean, what else can we get here? They like that you are... How do I say this? That you are... Your approach to stubbornness is compassion and patience. They like that you make things happen, that you can make things happen, that you come through on your promises. It's like you make promises and you fulfill them. They also really like that you bring them or help them achieve some sort of mental peace, right? It's a clarity, but maybe it's also the ability to find that clarity within themselves. What else here? You don't have you have like a very calm, mature energy. You have a very balanced and confident, if not just very loving sort of energy, or nurturing to that extent, right? But I'm getting a very balanced, um, intelligent, well-rounded kind of person, and they see you that way and they like that about you. They like that you are this person. So whether or not this is like a child that is looking up to you because you are a great role model for them or a great parent, or this is a partner that sees that everything that you do is healing this like, inner child within them, that, they had a complicated relationship with a parent, or, they're learning how to be, you know, a lot of conflict resolution within romantic relationships is like fighting with the parent that like hurt you the most, right? And there's no rhyme or reason to it. If you don't believe in like spirituality, or like you don't believe that in karmic cycles and things like that, then it just, none of it's ever going to make any sense, right? But we basically just end up with people who are like our parents, and you just keep fighting that fight till you heal it, right? And some people will make that fight worse, and some people will teach you, or maybe you both find a way together to carve a path through that specific trigger that heals that trigger rather than, makes it worse. So I think you do that. I think that you don't trigger, you heal. And that's something that they primarily do like about you, that you're a very healing person. And whether or not, whatever type of relationship it is, that you facilitate healing and peace and love, and you don't facilitate conflict and instability and chaos. So it's something like that. They really like your it's not your calmness, but it's like your peace. They like your peace. What else can I get? I'm gonna do this oracle deck now. What does pile two's person like about them? I wonder if you're interested in astrology. They find that to be very interesting. Ooh, I just saw a heart. Again, the way that you love is outstanding, pile two. They can't get enough. Again, I wonder if you like astrology or astronomy. Something to do with the stars. There's a lot of stars here. What's pile two's person like about them? Mystery. Fingerprint. We did say earlier that they liked your curious nature. Trust. See? Trust. Message. Oh, okay. We got a few. I'm gonna put these down. We got trust, mystery, message, work, victory, luck, and unfinished. Right off the bat, we're gonna go straight into trust. I feel like that was confirmation for what we were getting before, that they feel safe around you. They feel like they can trust you. They feel like they can work things out in your relationship or with you, that you will help them understand things that they don't understand. Or that through your example, they can kind of start piecing together things that they don't understand. Maybe something about the way that you speak to this person, like it gets through to them. Something about bees here. So bees, I want to say bees, they have a singular goal, right? They all work together for the betterment of the hive. I think that they appreciate the fact that you are not somebody that only cares about bettering yourself, but you also care about the people around you. You care about the community as a whole. Again, I feel like they think that they are very lucky to know you, or they're very lucky to have you as their person or their parent, or whatever you are to this person. This parent partner like mix up thing that I'm feeling here, for some of you might be that you're in a romantic connection or a friendship connection or something like that, where you kind of, either one or both of you, ideally in a balanced connection, you would both switch off on playing these roles for each other. But there may be times where you feel like you kind of reparent your partner in a way where you kind of show them what should have happened in a moment of distress for them or a moment of conflict in something that their parent did not do. And so sometimes you feel kind of like you're mommying them or daddying them or parenting them or in whatever way you want to phrase it, right? And I don't know how you feel about that, and I'm not going to get into that right now. But it does feel like part of that dynamic is very healing for this person, and I assume it's very healing for you as well because, well, I can't assume that. It may not be, it might be very one-sided for you. I'm not sure, but regardless, not what we're here for. I'm here to tell you that they like that dynamic. They enjoy this part of your dynamic with them. Whether or not it's healthy or not, totally different reading, totally different day, right? But that's what they like. They like this healing aspect of your relationship, whether or not it's mutual. With unfinished here, I wonder if you kind of, this connection helps them fill in the gaps. They might enjoy, like, it might be very face surface, right? They might like that, you wear bracelets. They might like that you do puzzles. They might like that, you go exploring, or you like to adventure around your town, or you like to go out in nature. They might like that you know when to relax and when to work, and you have a good balance of work and play, and you have a good balance of curiosity and sticking to the standard, and you have something to teach this person about stability, right? About balance. And they like this aspect of you helping them discover more about themselves, I think, or discover more about the universe in general. It doesn't just have to be about themselves. That's just what I'm saying. And they feel, again, very lucky and very successful to be part of your life. So, yeah, if you wonder if this person knows what kind of value you bring to the table, they do. They're aware. They really, really, really value what you bring to the table. If it's your child, they appreciate you as a parent. They do love you. They do benefit from your patience and your love and your explanation and your zenness and the way that you manage to handle yourself and your experiences. If it's a partner, much of the same. And for a lot of us, those lines kind of blur sometimes, with your romantic partner specifically, just because a lot of love and a lot of healing as adults who have been previously through some shit, is experiencing those same situations with a partner and reacting differently and realizing that different things can happen, different outcomes can play out depending on who you're with, right? And it doesn't always have to be a negative. And that's a great part about love and a great part about connections, and maybe something that they've been learning here through your connection is that it doesn't always have to be the way you were raised, or you're teaching them a different way, or seeing a different side of things, or something like that. So I'm not quite sure what kind of relationship you're in, Pile 2, or what you're asking about, right? But it's something about that where this person is benefiting from your knowledge and your peace and your love and your big heart and your sense of community. So yeah, let's get your stickers and your Scrabble. So first I'm going to do stickers just to help you identify this person or get more clues as to what they may like about you. Try to get this a little bit more on camera. Oh, rolling pin. Some of you may bake. Again, I'm getting a very motherly vibe here. Okay. Bread. Look at this. Bread, rolling pin. I swear he's an angel. Look at this. Polar bear with baby bear. Some of you are definitely asking about your kid. Converse. Cute little embroidered Converse, too. Love that. If you want to focus, thanks. Potted plants. These look like succulents. Candles. And jeans. High-waisted jeans. Flared jeans, too. Okay. Take a look. I'm seeing a little bit of an outfit here with the shoes and the pants. I swear he's an angel is hilarious. That's something that they could be saying about you, right? Because again, I was getting like a motherly thing, but just because I'm getting like a nurturing kind of vibe doesn't mean that you have to be a woman, right? It could just be that, I don't know, just a very, very evolved, very balanced person, pile two. And they could like that you care for plants or think that your plants are cute or think your Converse are cute or they could wear shoes like that or any number of different ways that our little stickers could go. But I'm definitely getting like a baker kind of vibe here, so one or both of you, and also definitely some sort of parent-child dynamic. So, okay, let's get your Scrabble. Ooh, right off the bat, V4. Put this. I don't want to like take a whole handful, but okay. Let's go. Let's see. We have V, T, O. I heard Voltron in my head. I don't watch that show, but I heard it. V, F, N, T, A. Verizon? Some of you have Verizon? Y, S, and M. Okay. Only number we got this time was 5. Five Nights at Freddy's. Right off the bat. Fanta. I'm literally drinking a Fanta right now. It's so weird. Nat, Natasha, Tan, Nate, fan. This person could be a fan of yours. That makes a lot of sense. Cat. Fat. I mean, we were talking about husky earlier, so you could be or they could be fat, you know. And it's just real life shit. And they like that. That's a likable thing for them. Doesn't have to go any deeper than that, yo. Yucatan. Why just our Yucatan? Yucatan. Tao. Isn't Tao like a tea brand or something? Oat. Father. Yasmin. Tate. Tom. Matt. Move these around. Sometimes you just gotta shuffle them. Fast. This person could be very fast. Don't know why that matters. Sun. Ooh, hello. Almost missed that one. What else? M3. M3 could be something. We have YMCA. The YMCA could be relevant for some of you. What else? VT, I think, is a engine type, is it not? Am I stupid? I don't know. I could be. That could be. Connor, Connie. All right. SAT. Could have a kid taking the SATs right now. And SAT. Okay. Yeah. So, hold on. I don't feel done with that yet. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Yeah, I know I'm done because the dog starts to bark. I know I'm done with your pile when the dog starts to bark. Pile two. All right, so that's what I've got for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. If you don't want to talk about it in the comments, that's totally fine. I still love you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Sorry. If you chose this, it's black and white, we'll go with. It's like a really dark purple, but, you know, it's a little hard to tell. Dark purple, black and white, whatever you're seeing. We're going to see what the person on your mind likes about you. Now, I'm going to shuffle these for a good minute. Not a minute, hopefully, but, you know, a bit. Just... Oh. I'm not going to take them, but I do want to see them. 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm feeling like this is a romantic connection. The other two were very, like, tentatively romantic connections. Maybe not, but could be interpreted as platonic. Could largely be interpreted as platonic. This definitely, I don't think so. Yeah, no, I'm not getting platonic with this one. Okay, let's see. Pile 3. What does your person like about you? What does pile 3's person like about them? Okay, right off the bat, guys, first thing I'm getting that this person really likes about you, there is, I think that you are generous. I think that you are the kind of person that people know they're going to get back whatever they give to you. You know, if they lend you money, you'll give it back to them. If they pour into you, you'll pour into them. Like, you're a very reciprocal kind of person. So you'll give as good as you get. So yeah, this person knows that about you, and they like that about you. What else? I'm hearing as above, so below as well with you particularly. So I'm wondering if this person knows that with you, what they see is what they get, right? So like, you're not the kind of person that like on the outside you look one way and then on the inside you're another way. You are the same person through and through. The way that you are outwardly is how you are inwardly. I don't think that you are hiding some sort of self. You're not the kind of person that hides, that you have like a second self hiding behind, you know, the veil of like partnership, right? Like you get with somebody and then they turn into somebody else. That's not who you are. And this person probably has known you for long enough to know that, because they know that with you, what they see is what they get. So definitely not a new person. And if it's a new person, then it's somebody you're already dating. Like you're in a relationship with them or you're dating them. So they've had time to experience you, and they've had time to experience how you... Oh, look, death popping out here. How different you are, I'm going to say. Yeah. So let's get another card. Just one card is crazy. Another card, please. I don't know who I'm asking, but me? Can I please have another card? Here, pile 3. King of Wands. Okay, so both of these cards, there's like outstretched hands. And I think you're a helper, pile 3. I think you are a confident helper. I think you are the kind of person that not only are you able to ask for help, you're also able to give help. You're able to offer it. You do offer it. Maybe a lot of people want your help. You might be the kind of person that is like constantly in a position of helping people, but this person likes that you offer it. You know, like you find solutions. You find solutions. You also, I think this person also really likes your confidence. If you're probably not afraid to stand out in some sort of way. Like this is like, for example, like crowd surfing, like at a concert or whatever, like sitting on somebody's shoulders. Like it's a sort of, it's the confidence of somebody who like kind of works on themselves, I think. So I do think that you are probably more in tune with yourself, more in tune with your, how do I say this? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I know I'm on the right track here. You're in tune with your inner world, I want to say. You know, like you talk to yourself, you piece things out, you work things out. Your inner world is very, very much active and alive, and you are constantly discovering and molding and crafting and carving out you, right? Like the never-ending project of you, right? And I think there's a sense of confidence that comes with that, that even if maybe you don't feel like 100% confident all the time, this person can sense that you have an unshakability to you, you know? Like you stand out in a crowd of people. Like they see you where others would maybe see like a mass of something undescribable, right? Like in a crowd of people, there's you. In this block of marble or stone, there's you. Like there's an ability to kind of cut through all the noise, right? There's like this vast desert here. There's all these clouds here. There's this huge rock that is like not carved yet, but she's actively doing it. And then this mass at this concert or whatever this energy is supposed to be here, right? It's very like you stand out to this person. Or maybe not even just to this person, maybe in general you just stand out, and they really fuck with that. I think that maybe you kind of give off an energy of somebody who is okay with who you are, even if, you know, you have your own inner things like everybody else. Queen and Kia. Perfect. There's just like this beautiful, like emotional balance in terms of like your emotional world. Like you kind of get yourself. I think you explore your feelings, and you explore maybe depth that other people don't, and you make this person want to do that as well. You invite this person to do that, Or maybe you prompt it in them, like just energetically. Maybe your presence makes them want to explore more of themselves, more of their emotions, more of what emotions can be. There's just a lot of depth here that they are picking up on and that they really, really like. So they like your, even like the ocean imagery, right? Like the sea of people, the sea of desert, it's like your particular like tsunami pile 3, they're really into it. They're really kind of captivated. Look again, like this concert, see? I don't know if you can even see that. Hold on. Let me hold it like that. There we go. Again, another concert. Like, I don't know if they really like your voice. Maybe you can sing really well. I wonder if you have longer hair. Not like long hair, but like shoulder length at least. Able to tie it up at least. They like it. They like your hair. They like your voice, whether it's your speaking voice, your singing voice. What else do they like? I'm seeing hands a lot, so they really like your hands. Maybe they like seeing your hands hold things, particularly. If you guys are dating, I'm sure you're aware of that is. If you guys are active sexually, you know what that is. They like seeing your hands around some. Look, you, dude. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups, High Priestess. Like, it's just a very, like, really good energy coming from you guys. At least, you know, from their perspective, right? So they see you in a very mature light. They see you to be very grounded, very deep, very, happy even, almost. Judgment and the Knight of Wands. I think it's like you have passion, you have spark, you know the things that light you up. You know, you've had your awakening already, so you've just, instead of taking life like so massively seriously in this huge way that we all do when we first start getting into like, what is this world and why am I here and why is this relationship so difficult and da da da. When we get past that place and we go through the millions of trials and tribulations that happen after you start touching something like tarot, and then you get to this space of like, okay, all I really want to do right now is find out who I am and explore the things that I like, because I've realized that this world is for me to have fun in, right? I'm gonna learn some shit. I'm gonna go through some really terrible things. I'm gonna go through some really great things, but I'm gonna have fun, damn it. No matter what I do, I'm gonna have some fun, right? So I think you're having fun with it. You found the things that make you have fun. You've had your awakening. You've had your like, okay, if I take life so seriously, or so rigidly, I'm gonna go down a path that is gonna be like living a life asleep. So now you're alive, and now you're awake, and you live awake and alive, and this person like sees you awake and alive and like understanding of things that they don't, maybe they understand, but understanding of things that maybe most people are not, or other people cannot say that they understand. And you have a maturity to you, and you have a stability to you, a depth to you, and an overall kind of like attractiveness to you, because you're kind of like the center of their attention. Like they really like that you just kind of command a room. And I think we've gotten music like 3 times here. Music, and technically this looks like a concert to me. What else does this person like about pile 3? What else? What else does pile 3's person like about pile 3? Oh, 7 of Swords. Hmm. I'm interested to know what that Seven of Swords is about. Clarify that, please. You might have orange hair. Like, you might be a ginger, like red hair, you know what I mean? Or you might have dyed your hair red, or it's just giving a very orangey, kind of gingery vibe. Not everybody, of course, but for some of you. Gingery or dark, almost black hair. Brown to black hair or ginger hair. That's what I'm getting for this pile. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please, for what they like about pile 3. Maybe you know the difference between like a lie and like a harmful lie and like a non-harmful lie. The Three of Swords and the Fool. Again, there's like a podium here, and this there's something here. We have, so okay, let me look at this. I need to put this like here, I think. Well, no, I don't need to put that there. It needs to go here. The Fool, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I wonder if you do some public speaking. There's a lot of being on stage here, I'm getting, so maybe you just have a very commanding public speaking voice or presence. Maybe you know how to tell a story, or like sprinkle just enough humor or just enough fiction into nonfiction to really like grasp an audience or something like that. Just a very captivating like storyteller or speaker, or something just about you being like a very captivating presence on stage. You have a lot of hands like reaching towards you, so you could be a performer or something like that. It's just something where, wow, I don't know if you heard that. My sister's screaming upstairs. Which is kind of funny because it sounded exactly like the kind of scream that somebody would make at a concert, right? Like woo. So yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing flags. No, what's it called? A sail. Sails, flags, something like that. So I wonder, I mean, what again, look at this. Sails, flags, banners. I'm so curious as to what that's about, but you might know something I don't know about that. I mean, obviously as you're reading you would know what I don't know, but flags, banners, something like that. Flags and banners. Oh, you could be like a community organizer. You know what I mean? You could go to like protests, marches. You could organize those things. You could be somebody that's very active in those spaces, and this person like knows about that, and they really admire your work. They really admire like the way that it kind of, I don't know, maybe it's your energy in those spaces, or it's something like that. Hand up, speaking behind a podium. Hand up, speaking behind a podium. Something very interesting about this like mirroring here. I'm so interested in that. I would love for you to tell me what that's about, man. So interested in that. Okay, what else? What else did I like about pile 3? Well, we did get the Three of Swords for the Fool and the Seven of Swords, so I wonder if you're very good at like maybe masking your pain as humor. They also like, even though they see it for what it is, they do enjoy that aspect of you because they find your ability to find like lightheartedness in dark moments to be very compelling or interesting. Whatever they find it, they like it, right? They like that you can make light of tough situations. Oop, those all fell out, but those came up, so we're going to take those. And we're going to put these back. I'm getting a lot more for you, but just feel like more should be said, right? There's the Empress, the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow, yeah. This person is like... You've gotten 2 pairs so far, as far as I'm aware, right? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Emperor, Empress, and then the Eight of Wands right in the middle. This is somebody very, very, very interested in you. Very interested in you. They like that they can see themselves in you. I think they see that you match them, I guess. In that way, like you can match their energy, you kind of match what they're looking for in a person. You're kind of maybe even their ideal partner. With the way that you, I don't know, it's something about the way that you just kind of generate your own energy, like you create the vibe, right? You're like, you make your own vibe. So, and maybe this person also brings their own vibe and they were looking for somebody who brings their own vibe, and so you guys can maximize your vibes or whatever. It's just something very like they see you as an equal, and so it makes them very, very excited about you. They want to say something to you, they want to go for it. Like, they like whatever, however you communicate, however you speak to them. Even if it's in passing, like they just, whatever they hear about you, they like everything they hear about you. They like speaking to you, they like seeing you do your thing. um I think they find you to be very intelligent. Again, you have this aspect of like the crowd and like all eyes on you, so it's just this vibe is very like, I don't know. Part of me wonders if you have had issues with people, partners in the past, who did not like that you kind of are the center of our attention. You know what I mean? Like people who want to be the center of attention, and they weren't because you're in the picture. I think this person really likes that you're just like magnetic to them, to everybody. The Hierophant here. I'm kind of getting a Taurus vibe from you or them. The Empress, and then the Hierophant coming out right after. You also could be 35. Don't know why I saw that. Don't know why I feel that, but I feel it, and I feel like I have to say it. So you could be 35, or something like that. The Hierophant, though, coming out. There's a lot of. I mean, is there a lot though? Really? Like, not really. Um, there's a lot of greenery in these 2 cards specifically. I mean, right there. So I wonder if the point of this one is that they're seeing in this very like 3D, like industrial, like very brick and mortar kind of reality that we live in, right? I'm wondering if they're seeing like a kindred spirit in you, in terms of the things that you feel and believe, and the way that you react, and the way that you exist in the world, and the light that you carry, right? I wonder if they're, it's like two little stars being like, oh, oh, I've been here like by myself for so long, and then like boom, like, oh my gosh, you're like me, you're just like me. So it kind of feels like they're, you stand out to them because they see something in you that reflects in them. I guess it's not like a bad thing, it's just they feel like kindred to you. They feel like you guys are maybe supposed to know each other, supposed to be together in some aspect. Because you just stand out to them. Like I don't know, you are like larger than life to this person. They just, when you're in the room, you're all they see. Even if you're not, if you are in like in their vicinity, You're the only thing they feel. Like you're the biggest presence to this person if you're anywhere near them. So it's very big. It's very interestingly big. And I like the matching imagery of these two little like crowns here, right? Even though like the emperor's over here and he's doing his own thing, and these cards don't really like coincide much. I like that these two came out, and this one's wearing a crown, this one's wearing a crown. They're both like holding these little wands. Like again, I just really feel like they feel like you guys are the same. They feel like you guys are on each other's level. And yeah, okay. Let me get some more cards. I'm gonna get some oracle cards for what else they like about you, pile 3. This person could think that you look really good without your shirt off. If you're, I don't know, somebody that takes your shirt off around other people, or posts like shirtless pictures, or if you're a performer and you like take your clothes off sometimes on stage or whatever, just like your shirt or something. This specifically like keeping your pants on, shirt off, pants on. They really like it. Also suits. You wear like formal suits, like suit and tie, even dress shirt and tie. What do they like about pile 3? Follow that car. Loneliness. Yeah, again, I just keep getting this like they felt like by themselves, or like alone, or they felt like there was nobody like them until they saw you, and now they just like they think about you. They think about you. They watch you probably. They might follow you on social or look at your stuff. What else do I like about pile 3? Pile 3. Rebirth. Okay. Again, we did get the Judgment, right? So I think this person is aware that you've been through some shit and that you're different. You've either managed to change their perspective, or you are clearly somebody who's had some sort of perspective change. They like that you're changing them, though. They feel like you're changing them. Knowing you is changing them, and they like it. What else do they like about pile 3? Dream. You like your hair? I'm getting like a fluffy hair. You like very fluffy, curly, maybe even like thick, possibly even occasionally frizzy, poofy hair. They like it. They think it looks like soft and cloudy. They also might dream about you, and they might really like the way that their dreams about you make them feel. It's for some of you. What else? What do they like about pile 3? Prophecy. Yeah, you give like this person reads you to be very like larger than life. They feel destined to have met you, you know, like stars aligned, like we were meant to meet each other at this time. Like they feel very connected to you. Look, all according to plan. And death. Yeah, this person feels changed. Like meeting you has changed them, or has changed things, or changed something. It feels fated. It feels like it was meant to happen. And ever since then, they have not been able to stop keeping track of you. Look, treasure just popped out. Desire and treasure. Yeah, this person wants you bad. Bad, bad, bad. They want you. They want you bad. All three. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you know how intense this vibe is, but it's intense. Like they burn for you. Like it's like that. You know. Um, that's so cute. One last one. A loss. I wonder what this is. It being a chess piece, I do wonder. Oh, look at the little heart in the key here. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this person feels like they have not, things have not worked out for them. Maybe they've been through a lot, or they feel like they had to lock their feelings up or lock their hopes and dreams up or whatever. And it's brought them a lot of, I wouldn't say it's brought them a lot of joy, but I think they experienced a lot of pain in the past and they kind of locked themselves away because of that. But you're like reviving this, like maybe you're like making them believe in love again or something, you know what I mean? Like it feels very much like you are starting this person back up again. Like it, I'm getting like the imagery, like, okay, I don't know how to explain this scene to you that I'm getting in my brain. It's so silly. But it's like, okay, nighttime, right? We're like right on the crack of dawn. And then candle extinguishes. And then the sun comes up. This is like sunrise. But then, like, all of this, whatever you see here, imagine this as like a feeling. Imagine the feeling of your heart burning, but feeling that while looking at a sunrise, that is what this person feels about you. Take that how you will. It's a really, really intense feeling of like light after a lot of darkness. And it's a very relieving and very also like achy feeling at the same time. So big feelings, really big feelings. Wow. Okay, we're gonna get some stickers. Stickers as other things they might like about you or confirmation for you as to who this person might be. So let's get in the frame here and get you some stickers. And like while I'm shuffling, if you see certain things, you know what I mean, like, and they really, really stand out to you, you can also take those as messages. I haven't told any other pile that, but I feel I need to tell your pile that. Okay, we have a coffee cup and a scarf. Okay, I got those exact stickers for a different pile before. I don't know if I'm not shuffling these correctly or you guys are from the same exact pile. Weird vibe though. Okay. And a couple. Oh, this one wanted to come out too. Okay, I got a lot for you guys. We got Minecraft Fox. So cute. So cute. So cute. These are some very weathered books. They could be like textbooks. Possibly. I don't know. They're just like stacks of like manuals even maybe. So this person might be like a coder, or you could code or make games or something like that. I don't know, for some of you. This is a cookie, chocolate chip cookie. Yum. Again, this like very warm feeling. Coffee, chocolate chip cookie, scarf, very warm, very cozy feeling. Tree frog. Hilarious. Not a tree frog. What the hell kind of frog is this? I know what you are. I don't remember, but somebody will tell me. I wonder if this person has like maybe they like your big eyes, or you have big eyes, or something like that. Another boat, look. Little sailboat. I wonder if you guys do that, or like that has anything to do with your connection to each other. Boats. Boats could be something, guys. Let's see what else we got. We got a sweater. Look, another cozy sweater. Cozy sweater, cozy scarf. And the Scots book, Summer in Scotland. Okay, Ronald McDonald Douglas and Ivor Brown. All names that could be relevant to you guys, or Scotland, or a Scottish person. And then we have a moon here, a very, very textured, detailed moon. And I'll hold it up close and you can see if you see anything in here that speaks to you. Okay. I'm getting like summer nights, getting like boat rides. I don't know what this is, but it's very warm and it's very cozy and it's very like, I don't know if you guys are falling in love with each other or they're falling in love with you, but it's a very cozy, very comfortable, domestic sort of vibe here. They could like your sweaters and your scarves if you wear them. If you like Minecraft or you play Minecraft, they might think that's cute, or maybe you guys play Minecraft together, or that's something they like, or yeah, I mean, just books came out twice here, whether or not these are fucking readable books or not. Notebooks came out twice, so that could be something for some of you. Yeah. So let's get your letters and your numbers. If some numbers come out. If some letters come out. Let's see what kind of names we get. Oh, we got the number 6 or 9. 6 or 9. One of those two. What else? Wow, that's a lot of numbers. Okay. 3 eyes is kind of crazy. And they're all ones too, so 1, 1, 1. That's kind of funny. We have S. We have X. Heard Essex. O. N. Simon. Oh my god, we have so many numbers here. 63. I'm pretty sure this is a 6. 6. H. 60. 81. 48. Jeez. Okay. So we have 9. Technically, if you want to look at it this way, 9 twice. We have 63, 60, and 6. 81, 48. Shine, Shin, Shiloh, Niche. My niche is coming out. Niche might be something that they say. Yeah, Shiloh coming out strong. What else? His. I need to get some more letters, man. These are all like, I mean, you might be seeing more than I do because I don't know a ton about Scottish names, unfortunately. Let me try to get some more letters. See what that does for us. You have E, T, U, 50, and 7. Geez, more numbers. Numbers. So again, coding is coming out strong here. And let's see what else we got here. Hoon. N. Trent. Scent. Nestor. Sex. So yeah, you guys might have had sex. Nuh-uh. Thin. I'm getting Thon. Jonathan. Something Thon. Marathon. Tesh. Nolan. Odie. Odie is interesting. It's like a name for a dog. Sorry if your name's Odie. That's so my bad. Seth. Looking me right in the fucking face. I couldn't even look at it. Ugh. Seth. Tess. Esther. Ethan. Nathan. Sue. Susan. Hun. Hun is like something. I don't know. I don't know what Hun could be for you guys. Yeah. Okay. The numbers are really wigging me out, man. It's a lot of numbers. I don't think I've ever that many numbers for a pile. You guys might be young. You guys might be really young, so I'm hearing 6, 7, 6, 7. 63, 60. I'm also hearing 1738. Thanks. So you might not be that young. EST, estimated. Why would that matter? Why would I say that? Somebody has to know out there. Yeah. I think that's what I've got for you guys, pile 3. Anything else, you'll have to tell me what you see in the comments. Yeah, I hope that this was insightful for you. Big feelings from this person. Whether or not you reciprocate them, up to you. But real big feelings from this dude, or girl, or person, or whatever. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed your reading, pile 3. I would love to hear about it in the comments if you wanted to tell me. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I won't be that upset about it. It's fine. I'm kidding. Yeah. Enjoy your rest of your day, or whenever this finds you. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.